this is Fatima Coelho reporting here with Pageantry Now, and today I have none other than one of my dear friends from the pageant world, Lulu Orange. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. Thank you for being here and supporting this wonderful cause.
No, thank you for having me. We are currently right now at the South Florida Fertility Expo, so this was going to be a pretty powerful interview because we've both gone down the same road. So tell me about the platform and your title and what you're doing right now.
Well, my current title is International Ms. Florida, and my platform is Birthing Hope Through Infertility Awareness, because I too am going through infertility issues, and I just found I was just suffering in silence. And when I decided to come out with my story, I found out that I wasn't alone, that many others are going through what I'm going through. And by sharing my testimony, so many have reached out to me, including South Florida Fertility Expo. And I came aboard and they asked me to be a moderator for today's event, and I happily accepted the position. And I'm also learning things about myself, my fertility health. And so this was just, through my pain, I found a platform, and I want others to talk about this. Fertility should be talked about. You shouldn't be ashamed about it. There's a lot of support groups out there, and I find it quite, odd that many of us don't talk about our fertility issues, and we should.
I totally agree, because one thing that I never publicly said is I also went through fertility issues. I get that question all the time. How come you don't have any kids? And you kind of dance around the question because you don't really want to go there.
Right.
But yes, I will say publicly that yes, I had fertility issues, which is why I don't have children today.
Oh, wow. So. And listen, if you want to be a mom, there's other ways of being a mom than conceiving naturally.
Absolutely.
You can adopt.
Absolutely.
Here today, we have Adopt Florida is one of the vendors here. You could foster children as well. If you want to be a mom, there are other options. There's surrogacy. Of course, you could go through IVF and adoption. And so I know I will be a mom, and right now my journey is to try to naturally conceive. I've gone through some IVF trials. They haven't worked as of yet, but I did get pregnant, and I got to be a mom. I am a mom. Actually, I am a mom. My baby is an angel baby now, but I got to feel that experience for about 3 months. And so I know that my body can conceive, and I look forward in the future of having my baby.
Well, I do think that you would make a great mom. As far as me, I'm still trying to figure out my journey. Maybe one day I'm meant to be a mom or not. Sometimes people look at fertility, they don't understand it until they actually gone through it themselves. Mm-hmm. We hear the same thing like, oh, why don't you adopt? Or, I had a friend that adopted, and then she got pregnant like a month later after 10 years or 15 years or how many years that they've tried to get pregnant. But one of the things that I am really happy about is that 10 years ago, when I did go through rounds of fertility treatments, they didn't have these kind of events.
Right.
They didn't have a South Florida Expo. So I think it's great to be here, listening to all the speakers, seeing all the clinics that are here.
And networking.
Yeah. And networking, absolutely.
Yes, networking. And getting free information. Sometimes when you have to go through, go to a fertility
for a consultation,
it costs hundreds of dollars.
And your insurance is not always covered.
Absolutely. And we should talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Currently, I believe 16 states right now have a basically mandate that employers cover, their infertility treatments. And we're hoping in the future that all states jump on board. However, Florida, right now, we don't have infertility coverage through insurance. However, we have many diagnostic testing that are covered right now, and we do have financing available. So we don't want to make financing a deterrent of you becoming a mom. There's definitely ways ways that, we could help or fund your fertility treatments. There's also grants and funds out there. I know this because I'm going through it as well, and I really hope that I get a grant. Right now, we've been, my husband and I, we've have paid for the treatments thus far, and we're
it's a lot of money out of pocket because I've been there as well too. But
yes.
I think with hope it could happen. It could happen.
Yes, that's all we have is hope. That's all we have is hope, and that's why my platform is birthing hope through infertility awareness.
Well, one of the things I got to say is thank you, Lulu, because many people are still ashamed. I'm not gonna deny it. I was one of those people that kept it in silence because I was afraid to, share it to the world, even share it with families because they don't understand. And sometimes they'll say something that will try to cheer you up when it really hurts.
Exactly.
It really does hurt. So sometimes I've said, it's better that I keep it in silence.
Right.
But with events like this, it just makes you feel like, okay, you're okay. It's okay to be open about it. It doesn't make you any less of a woman or a man.
Yes, it doesn't discriminate. Fertility issues do not discriminate.
Yeah, the fertility issues come in all kinds of races. I mean,
absolutely.
It's not just an ethnic thing. We have Hispanics, we have African Americans, even Asians who have gone through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I want to let everyone know that you are not alone. You are not alone. There is a community of people that are going through this. And so that's what we need to let everyone know. Someone knows someone who's, suffering from a fertility issue.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that is so important.
Yeah.
And, sometimes it's not everybody can open up, but I think it's time that we start opening up, recognizing that, we too suffer in silence, and we too can actually be the voice.
Absolutely.
Be the voice of those people who are going through that.
Absolutely. So. And I just want to take the time to thank the organizers of this event, Michelle and Ellen, who created, they were behind creating this wonderful platform for people to come together and learn more about fertility health. So thank you to Ellen and Michelle for making this possible, for allowing me to come and be a part of this event. We only met, a couple of days ago. They found my testimony on Facebook, and that's how powerful social media could be. And because of that, I'm here today. And I told them I'm going to be friends with them for life. We're connected for life through this event. So I just want to really take the time to really thank them.
No, and I want to thank them too, because I myself in social media, even on Instagram, through the hashtags, you get to meet other people who are going through it. And I actually I can't remember the screen name right now, but I followed a girl who had 5 miscarriages, and she just conceived twins.
Oh,
so it was wonderful to watch her journey after everything.
Yes, and it's wonderful to just share the success stories. I'm glad you talked about that, because so often with our fertility health, we share, the bad things about it or the sad moments. There's happy moments too. People are conceiving, they are having children, after learning about, their health and what they can do to combat it. So thank you for sharing a positive story. There's many like that out there that through their struggles have come children.
Yeah, I've actually have to admit, as a pageant director, I've had 2 title holders who are IVF babies.
Oh.
I have a current one that is an IVF baby. I had a past title holder who competed for Miss Florida Teen USA, and her mom told me she told me her struggle, and watching her compete in the pageant, and then also now going to college, that's a huge, huge thing for any mom, any IVF mom who's gone through that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, again, we need to hear more stories like that, So I'm just, again, excited. This is Infertility Awareness Week.
Absolutely.
Yep. It started on the 21st, and today it ends today, but we need to talk about infertility fertility 365 days of the year. So let's keep the conversation going and support one another.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And thank you so much for the organizers of South Florida Fertility Expo. I mean, this is for me, this is for you, for people who are in our community, and hopefully, you know, we'll have a positive journey. You know, we'll have a positive journey. We could be the next success stories.
Yes, I'm claiming that. We're going to be the next.
Claim that.
Yes,
The
we're going to
next
claim
one.
that. The next success story.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you so much. And you know what? Good luck with the title, and thank you for being that voice for people like us.
Yay! And then just let you know, the pageant, the international pageant, will be in New York City, August 23rd to the 25th. You could follow my journey on Facebook, on my Facebook page, International Ms. Florida, and just follow my journey throughout the year, and you'll get information leading up the pageant as well.
Absolutely. Well, we'll definitely be rooting for you.
Thank you.
So thank you so much again.
So much.
And this is Fatima with Pageantry Now. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.